dear Librans. Welcome to your November 2016 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be back to using my trusty Golden Tarot by Cat Black. And then be sure to join me for part 2 over on my Vimeo On Demand channel. I will be pulling one card from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle by Doreen Virtue for your spiritual guidance for the month of November. You can find the link to my Vimeo page below. Just click or tap Show More beneath the video. And you can follow that link over there for part 2 of this reading. But let's jump in for November for Libra. See what is going on. For Libra, November. Now, as always, Libra, you know I always advise you to watch the video for your rising sign as well, because that can give you additional information, additional messages about what you may be dealing with in the month of November. If you would like something far more specific, though, you do need to schedule a private session that will allow me to connect with just your energy and weed out all the messages I'm getting for other Libras. And we can talk about just you. So if you would like to set that up, just contact me at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. You'll see it here in the video and below the video, hopefully. But I do those private sessions on Skype. They are $65 for 30 minutes. So just drop me a line to set that up. Let's see. Libra. Challenge or focus of November. We do have Page of Cups. So. Now pages. You got another page over here. Pages can sometimes be children. So this could be your child or a younger sibling or a niece or nephew. Generally associated with water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Very sweet, artistic, creative child. Could be kind of shy. This is the kind of kid, though, that just goes up to dogs and hugs them, or just hugs people right away whenever they meet new people. They're just very open and giving. But there could be some delays or frustration around issues with this child, and I don't think it involves them directly. It seems to involve other members of the family or custody issues, maybe, because we do have delay and frustration around this. So yeah, I mean, it could be the law catching up with somebody because they haven't been taking proper care of a child. So if you are in a co-parenting kind of situation and you've been concerned about the care that your child is getting, that may be where, you know, you find out indeed that things are going on you don't agree with, or you feel like they're not being watched or cared for. Someone's really slacking off in their duties, and you want to have this legally addressed in November. Now, for some of you, this could just be a message. You know, a message coming to you of someone a member of your family who maybe you've been frustrated with or having difficulties with, arguments, and you get an apology. This can be somebody offering an apology, asking for forgiveness, offering their forgiveness if you both kind of messed up. I mean, everybody makes mistakes, even Libra. This could also be, because we have Yara on the table, legalities. It could have something to do with an inheritance situation, property, wills, something that was left to you. And someone, a spirit, whoever has passed on, whoever kind of left property to whoever they wanted to leave it to, they're watching from beyond and guiding things, and they're going to make sure that things happen the way that they want them to, or that things go to the people that they said they wanted them to go to. So anybody who's contesting a will or trying to overturn something that a person who has passed on left explicit instructions on, they're going to be like, oh no, I think not. Let me just fix this. Because it's disrespectful to do that anyway. But they're going to be like from beyond doing this. And you may kind of, because this is coming up as your challenge or focus, Libra, maybe you feel like something should come to you, but the person who passed on doesn't agree. So you may feel like it's unfair, but you'll have to kind of see how that plays out. You know, whoever is supposed to get whatever will get it. But the other party is, of course, going to be frustrated about that. But it's going to turn out the way it's supposed to, whether you or anyone else is happy or not. So, but for many of you, maybe it's someone else who's trying to get something, and that's the energy I feel like, because this is coming up as the challenge, but this is the solution. So if it's someone else trying to get something that wasn't left to them or doesn't belong to them, they're not going to be successful. Now, the energy in the present, as we move in, like out of October into the beginning of November, we do have Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is air sign energy like you. Another Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini in the reverse. This is someone being dishonest, or someone lying or being hurtful, kind of spewing venom verbally. Air signs are very verbal signs. You express yourselves verbally. Very chatty, generally, air signs. But in the reverse, this is somebody who is being very hurtful with what they're saying, or outright lying, being dishonest in order to selfishly turn a situation to their advantage. So for some of you, maybe this person is one and the same. This person in the family trying to get something that doesn't belong to them or is not supposed to go to them, or somebody who is not taking care of your child properly. Again, if it's going back to more of like a custody situation. But I mean, whatever this is, you have a lot of protection, a lot of spiritual guidance around you in the month of November. If right is on your side here, Libra, if you're the one that's being like taken advantage of, or somebody's trying to cheat you out of something, or somebody's like hurting your child or not taking good care of your child, and you're on the right side of this, you're going to win out in this. This can just as easily be you, though. I have to throw that out there. This could be you in the reverse. You kind of spouting off, upset because you didn't get your way, and not seeing that this is happening for a reason. This is happening because this person who left this property in their will to someone else wanted it to go to that person. Maybe they were closer to that person. Maybe that person took better care of them, or went to see them a lot more, spent more time with them, and they just felt closer. But Libra, for many of you, I think this is someone else. And you are like determined to turn this situation around, make it fair again in true Libra fashion. When Libras are operating from the positive side of Libra, you want everything to be balanced. You don't like confrontations. You're not likely to, lash out at people unless you're just totally at the end of your rope. And because these runes here are next to it with protection and a lot of energy and focus, and you being determined to turn a situation around, an unfair situation around, I feel like for many of you, this is your obstacle, this person. This is who you're going up against. The help that's going to be available to you, you do have the 8 of Coins in reverse, along with Ansu's in reverse, Esau, and Lagos. So let me listen here for a minute. Well, someone who's been lying, their lies or trickery or their deceit is going to come out. And this could be somebody you haven't heard from in a while. This could be somebody you're divorced from, estranged from, separated from, and this could also be biased advice. So somebody giving you bad advice based on what they want. So just kind of take into consideration, if you're going to anyone for advice, Libra, that especially legal advice, that they don't have a stake in things. But again, this is coming up as a help to you. I think you're going to know. You don't trust this person anyway. So, but yeah, somebody might be gossiping about you, talking behind your back, but it's like in doing that, they're gonna like hang themselves, figuratively speaking. They're gonna get themselves into something. Just let them talk, because, and I feel like you know this. You're gonna be like, oh, just keep talking, because you're giving me more. You're giving me more things to put into my suit, or you're giving me more evidence. You're giving me more to use against you. Yeah, by the end of November, you're not going to need anything else. You're going to have everything you need to you know, prove that this person is an unfit parent, or prove that this situation was unfair, that, you know, this property is yours, or whatever was in the will that was supposed to come to you should come to you. You're going to find more evidence, find anything they've been hiding or lying about. Now, what must be accepted about November? We've got 7 of Wands. So yeah, you are going to have to defend your stance in some way. You're going to have to stand up to naysayers and, you know, but you've got the higher ground, so you will be able to do this. Don't be afraid of it. And I don't think you will be, because you've got Tear. That's victory. Yeah, don't give in to anybody's demands if they're unreasonable. Don't settle for anything that's unreasonable, whether it's behavior, money, lies, whatever. No, you have support, and you have the ability to defend your position on something. So, and you will win out in November. But yeah, I'm seeing you defending where you're coming from in communication, and being very successful with that. And this is going to bring about a big shift or a change, putting into this situation. At the end of the month, at the end of November, we do have the Page of Wands, or the result of November. Page of Wands in reverse. So this would be another young energy fire sign child, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. In the reverse, this is the kid that doesn't mind, and he's very, very hyper and always kind of, you know, running around, you know, being loud, maybe breaking things, not always intentionally, maybe sometimes intentionally, but very active child, hard to contain this energy. Now, this doesn't have to be a child. This could just be someone who behaved recklessly, or in your opinion, maybe jumped into a relationship, or jumped into a situation they weren't ready for. Reckless in their choice of who to be with, who to align themselves with. But, I mean, if this is somebody that maybe this, for many of you, this is this person you've been estranged from. Or maybe there was more than one person. Maybe they were a couple, and someone's getting rid of, you know, they're divorcing or separating, and now this person may be coming back to who they were before. Because there's been a theme in these readings this month of people, you know, coming out of a situation where they had to kind of suppress who they really were and become to be more in line with whoever they were marrying or in a relationship with, or the group that they were fraternizing. They had to kind of become someone they weren't and hiding their true selves. So this could be someone waking up that you've missed and kind of coming back to you. And, you know, it could be a romantic partner. It could be someone from the past. Who maybe you divorced, they remarried, and you know, someone else, and then that didn't work out because they were, you know, pretending to be someone they're not, and now they realize that and they're coming back to you. Or it could be a friend, just someone you were close to with Gifu, really. This is the marriage partnership rune. But I mean, anyone that we're intimately involved with or close to. So it can be a close friend, a family member, someone that you spent a lot of time with, and they were just not acting like themselves, maybe acting like a spoiled, rotten brat. This is a spoiled, rotten brat here. For some of you, if this is your child, they're acting out due to the fact that, you know, they just need attention, they want attention, or they're upset that you know, maybe you are not with the other parent anymore, and you know, they're going through a transition. I feel like this is a phase, whether this is a child or an adult, this is a phase. It will come to an end. And you should tell them, maybe, you know, you've got to correct children, and sometimes you have to correct adults, and just be like, you know what, you acted like a spoiled, rotten brat, and you hurt my feelings. But Libra, I mean, I feel like you're going to be non-confrontational. You may be more apt to just kind of brush it under the carpet, but then, I mean, you're enabling this behavior to repeat. So, I really think that this person needs to be put in check, and, you know, you need to let them know, hey, this behavior is not going to be tolerated, or, you know, I don't know if I can forgive you. Again, maybe you're being offered an apology, but then you're like just being honest. I don't know if, and this person may get defensive. That would be in line with this energy, but whatever, you know, you're in the right. Defend your, you know, position. Libra, you can speak with honesty and not be confrontational. If you were hurt, tell this person. If you don't know if you can forever forgive them, tell them. If you can forgive them but you don't know if you can ever forget, say that. Just be honest. Some of you, I do feel like a divorce will become final, because again, we've got Yara. If not in November, before the end of the year. But yeah, I'm seeing you finalizing. You're getting either a fair judgment, a payout, a settlement, a court case will be finalized, and it could have something to do with a partnership, ending it, a divorce becoming final. And that's freeing you up to pursue another relationship if that's what you want. Or it could just be freeing you to, you know, just be done with whatever this situation was, and maybe move on from here in a more positive direction. So some of you may be investing any money that you get in a court case into a business opportunity or a business partnership. You may be going in with one other person. Again, I wouldn't go in with this guy. If it's the fire sign in reverse, no, he tends to be, you know, he may have a lot of ideas, but he's not really good at follow through, and he's kind of lazy. So he doesn't have the attention span to focus and really kind of batten down the hatches and get down to work. Not a good business owner or leader. This would be somebody who would be better, I don't know, first of all, getting some focus and then honing it in on something, but I don't feel like he's there yet. So would not be a good business partner. Neither would this Queen of Swords in reverse. That other air sign energy who is, you don't feel like you can trust, obviously. But that's what I see for November. Kind of a mixed bag of a month here, Libra. But just remember, be who you are, speak your truth. Don't lose sleep over decisions that courts are making, because I do feel like any legal decisions that come down would be correct, and somebody's guiding it from the other side the way it's supposed to be. So just put your trust in that. But I see many of you being happy with the way that turns out, and it being finalized in a positive way for you, and you agreeing with the decision, feeling like it's fair. But like I said, meet me over on Vimeo. I am going to pull a card for you from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle deck, and we will see what further guidance and wisdom the fairies have to offer you for November. Thanks so much for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. Once again, if I didn't say that before, to those of you who are celebrating that in November. And I'll see you back here next month.